Hello, welcome back to Moonstone Crafts, and welcome back to another Whip and Chat. It's been a while, but I have lots of news in this Whip and Chat. Some really big news actually that's going to change my life. So keep watching for that. Soon enough. I just poured in this color. It's 819. I'm actually working on Piano Dream in this video because I haven't, worked on it on YouTube before. So I thought, why not get this one out and show it to you guys a bit. I started this section like more than a week ago, so I've left it open. It's still very sticky, so no problems there. Yeah, I've been slow with diamond painting, but before I get to diamond painting, I just wanted to talk to you guys about something I really haven't talked about yet on this channel. I have made an announcement video. It's up on the channel. I will of course link it. It's not complete though, but there is an announcement video together with Curls and Drills. Her channel is always in my description below, so if you want to check out her channel, please do. So together with Curls and Drills, this year in August, myself and her are hosting an event, a diamond painting event. It's called Oz in Og, and it's a Wizard of Oz inspired event. I want to tell you guys how I got into doing an event. But first I want to get the rules out of the way so you guys all know how you can participate. So it's going on during the month of August, so it's coming up soon. So from August the 1st to August the 31st. And we have some rules in this challenge. Rule 1, it needs to be a new start. I know it's a bit of a hassle. I have too many starts already and I'm gonna start a new one for that one. But that's just gonna be how it is. So it needs to be a new canvas. And it has to have the theme of the Wizard of Oz. But it's actually very broad. So it doesn't have to be one that is exactly only Wizard of Oz. It can be a lion, rainbow, emerald, slippers, anything that you can feel like you can justify with the Wizard of Oz, you can use. So that's pretty acceptable. Rule number 2 is that you don't need to finish by the end of August. So you have to start a new piece at the beginning of August, but you don't have to finish it in 1 month, which is very nice because the canvas that I got is way too big to finish in 1 month. So that's definitely a good rule. Rule number 3, we have some giveaways during this event. We actually have a lot of giveaways during this event. We have a lot of great sponsors. But to be a winner of these things, you have to be a follower of Curls and Drills and Moonstone Crafts on Instagram. So it's not really, this event isn't really focused on YouTube. It's more an Instagram event. So if you are not following me yet on Instagram, please do. Link is always in the description as well. But of course there will be Whip and Chats and our YouTubes will be involved. But to be a prize winner and for the giveaways, it's gonna be on Instagram. And rule number 4 is also there will be a form, a Google form to fill in at the beginning to put your entry in. That way you can, win actually a giveaway. And we'll give away those prizes on lives on Instagram, and Whip and Chats here on YouTube will announce them, but they are going through Instagram. So that's, I think, the main point, is the giveaways are going through Instagram. You have to sign up that way. It's easier for us than to go through Instagram and YouTube. So that's what we decided on. So this event is sponsored by Treasure Studios Art, Sparkle Green Creations, Bistro Blanks, Bella Art and Nicole, Happy Hippo Finds, Diamond Painting Stuff, which I think is also Excuse Me Designs. Yeah, that's, I'm just reading her Instagram handle right now, which is Diamond Painting Stuff, but she's Excuse Me Designs and Shimmering Canvases. So we had a lot of sponsors and they all have prices. So we hope you will join us in August during the Oz in Aug. That's the hashtag we're gonna use. Oz in Aug. So that's definitely good. So let's start with diamond painting now. And I will tell you guys a little bit more of how I got myself into this event. Because firstly, I want to start off by saying that this event, all props will go to Ashley. It's her event. I'm just helping her out. That's how I feel about it. I mean, we're co-hosting it, but she did all the hard work. It's definitely more her event than mine. So just want to make that clear that, you know, I think she deserves all the props that she, you know, she does most for this event. And I'm just helping her out because she didn't want to do it alone. And this is actually the way we met. Through Instagram, she was like, I want to do an event during August because of my birthday. So I just responded to her Instagram story saying that, like, what do you have in mind? I was just like, she was like, do you have ideas? And I was like, what do you have in mind? She said, well, I love the Wizard of Oz, so I would love to do a Wizard of Oz themed event. So I said, well, that sounds great, like, you know, but I would do it just a bit wider than that and just, you know, make sure that it's not just Wizard of Oz themed paintings, but also like I said before, a lion or a rainbow or something like that. So she was like, yeah, sure, of course, because, you know, he wants as much participation as you can get. So I was like, well, if you can't find anyone else to help you out with these events, you can always ask me, you know. But I was like, I never hosted an event before. I'm not sure how it goes, so I'm not really sure I want to commit to it right away. So if you could find someone else that really wants to help her out, that really knows a lot more of Wizard of Oz than me, I was happy for her to, you know, participate with that person. Because to be quite honest, I'm not like the biggest in the know of what the Wizard of Oz is. Yeah. So for me, that was the biggest part which concerned me, but I was like, why not? Because she came back to me saying like, nobody else responded yet. Are you still in for, you know, are you still up for it? Do you still want to help me out? And I was like, sure. And then at the moment that I said that, I felt a bit nervous. I was like, geez, what did I get myself into? Like, I was crapping my pants. I was very excited as well, but also crapping my pants because when was that conversation? Like in March or something. And this was an event for August, so maybe even in February. So it was like a whole year away. And I was like, where did I get myself into? I'm not sure where I will be in half a year's time, you know, in my life. Am I still like committed to that at that point? But, you know, we started talking, and I think I consider Ashley as one of my friends right now. So that's Girls and Drills. She's called Ashley in real life. I feel like we've kind of become friends as well. We talk on Instagram. We've just recently done a video chat so we can see each other for the first time in real life. It's hard because, as most of you probably know, I live in the Netherlands and she lives in America. So it's like halfway around the world, and time zones, that's difficult. So that makes this event special as well because it's very broad, like very international, because I'm also in this event, and we have to work around it, but it's fun, and I feel like that makes it more approachable for everybody as well. So I'm just happy. She was very active right from the start, and I love her for that. She made it this event so much better. And that's why I give her so much props and say like it's more her event than my event. I'm just helping her out and having fun as well. She made sure she got all the sponsors. I just suggested some to her to approach. She did them, and then, you know, we got those sponsors ready and we had them pretty early on, and I'm pretty excited about that. So that's coming up, and I just got my canvas in the other day. You'll see that be unboxed on the channel very soon, but I want to keep it a bit more of a secret until halfway through July, I think, so that it's closer to the event to you guys see the unboxing. But I did unbox it already, but the video will be up later because I just want to, you know, keep you guys motivated and keep you guys interested in it. So yeah, it's all exciting stuff. So that's the one thing that I want to get off my chest first before I went on to like my own personal stuff changes, because yeah, there's a big change coming up. And if you watch my Sticky Club unboxing last Sunday, I said that I would have wanted to I'm sorry guys, suddenly I'm just realizing that at the start of this video I should have said my little air conditioning is on, so if you hear a slight like zoom on the background, it's the air conditioning because it's pretty hot here at the moment and I needed to film this one, so I had to keep it on. So just so you know, that's the air conditioning if you're wondering. But yeah, if you watched my Sticky Club unboxing last week, I wanted to do the whip and chat that I'm doing right now back last week. So because I've known this news for around a week now, or like not a week, almost 2 weeks now. So I wanted to inform you guys earlier because I already put it up on my Instagram, but you know, I know not everybody has Instagram, so not everybody will know yet, or you haven't seen the post, because you know, if you follow a lot of people on Instagram, maybe mine wouldn't show up to your feed, which is perfectly fine, so you could have missed it. So I really wanted to make it public and talk about it a bit more here on YouTube. So I wanted to do that last week. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to film it back then and also edit and upload it, because a whip and chat is a lot of work to, not to edit, but to upload, because it's such a long video. So I didn't have the time last week anymore, and then also my Sticky Club envelope came in the day before, so I was like, well, that's an easier video to make, so let's just do that one, and we'll do the whip and chat next week. So here we are. So some of you might already know that I still live at home with my parents at the moment. I have a full-time job since last September. I don't have a steady contract yet, like that you're just a basic employee. I still have a contract for another year. After my first contract, I got, like in April, I got another contract for a year. So it's not like it's just unlimited contract. I don't know how to say that in English, but whatever. The point is, I wanted to go look for my own place to live. That was my next goal in life, before I really want to get to my real life goal, which is owning my own horse. But until that point, I really wanted to find a place to live on my own first, of course, because I think that's a more important step. Well, I'm almost 25. In like 3 weeks, I think. Yeah, in 3 weeks I'm turning 25. So it's on a Sunday actually. So I have to think what kind of video I'm gonna put up on that Sunday. Maybe I'll put the Wizard of Oz unboxing up then, because I already have filmed it. And it will be easy. Sounds like a plan. So you can see that on the 18th of July. Oh, damn. That was a bit too enthusiastic. What was I saying before I just turned? Oh, yeah, well, I'm almost 25 and I'm still living at home, so it's not ideal, but you know, it's crazy. The house market here in the Netherlands at the moment is crazy. Just buying a house, which I can't even do, but just buying a house, you have to overbid so much to even get a place. There's like 200, 300 people responding to the same place. Yeah, if you're selling a house, it's great, but if you have to buy a house, yeah, no, not as a starter either. You're not gonna get one. So I can't even buy a house, so I mean, I don't have that much money and I'm all by myself. So that's not really the problem. But also renting a house, which, or like a little place for me, myself, is so expensive at the moment. Most of the times you need like, it's like half of your income, the pay, and then you have to have 3 times the income to rent the place. I don't have that much money, and I'm also thinking, if you have 3 times the income of what the place costs, why would you rent that place? Because you can do better if you have that income. So I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me, but I don't make that much because I'm a starter. I'm just starting out. It's not the most paid job that I'm doing, but I love it, so no worries there. So it's hard to find something. So since a few weeks, or like now maybe a month, I've been searching for a place a little bit more seriously. Before I just looked to see if there's anything on the market, but I never really did anything with it yet. But since since a month, I've been actively searching in the morning the sites to see if anything new came up, which might be interesting. And I did respond to some of them, but the one I was too late. I think it was already gone, so I didn't even get a response. Another one, I got a response and they said to send me their like stuff, like how much you make and everything, so they wanted to know for sure that you can rent the place. I sent it in and I never ever heard back from them, so I guess I didn't make enough. But I think that's weird. You send them your details and then they never let you know how it goes or what they do with it. I think that's a bit sketchy, but at least, well, so I didn't even get to visit most times. Even if I responded to a place, I didn't even get to visit. I also responded to another place and they were like, oh, we already got visitations going on, so if they don't go through, well, you'll be on the waiting list, but you know, it's not gonna happen. Because it was a cheaper place, so I was not having any luck. So I only tried harder by looking in the morning really early to see if anything new came up. And on one Friday morning, I was lucky. I was on time, but it was an expensive place. But I was just like, why not? Let's just try again. Because it said like, if you're on time with responding, because we're expecting to get a lot of responses to this one. If you're the first to respond or one of the first, you can go and look at it. You can, you know, take a look at the place. So I responded in the morning, and like half an hour later I got a call from them saying like, you can come look next week Friday. So it's like in one week's time you can go look. So I was really excited that finally I managed to just go look at a place, like get through the first progress of, you know, being on time and being able to look at a place. But it was very expensive. I didn't think too much of it, and they didn't want to know what I earned first. So I don't think I had any chance with that place. At that time I did, when I just got the first time. Don't know how to say it. When I responded to it, I thought I did, but now looking back at it, I don't think I ever had a chance with that place. If they had asked me beforehand how much I made, or to, you know, send them some stuff, some information about myself, they probably would have said, you don't make enough money. But whatever, I had that visitation standing to go look at the place, so I was pretty happy with that. I was finally happy that I got through. Then I also, the day before, I think the Tuesday before that day, before any of that, the Tuesday before that Friday, I saw a place here in my own hometown, which isn't very big. My hometown is very small, but I have been looking at, they have like a building with multiple studios in it. I don't know, maybe around 20 or something. And I've been looking at that since September, actually, keeping an eye on it, because they are pretty cheap for everything around this neighborhood. They're pretty cheap. They're small, but big enough for me on my own. So I've been keeping an eye on that since September. I tried to get one, but I was too late, like I said before. That's one of the ones where I was too late with responding when I was seriously interested after I got my new contract. And then there was a new one. On Tuesday night, I saw a new one, and it was just posted that day. And it said, and they have like a very complicated website thingy where you have to subscribe and, you know, respond that way to one of their studios. So it was in complicated progress, and because I've tried it for the last one, I already did that. So I didn't have to do that again. So when I saw there was a new one online, I was like, going through that website, I was just like, okay, let's try again. So I subscribed, or like I said I had interest in that house. In their advertisement they said, if you don't hear anything from us on Thursday, you're not one of the first selected candidates, you know, to go look at this house. So if you're not fast enough, you probably won't get it. That's what it said. And I was like, okay, well, it's in the evening. It was Tuesday evening when I saw it. So I was like, maybe I have a chance, because I think it came online today. So I'm still pretty on time, I think. But then on Tuesday I didn't hear anything. On Friday I heard I had booked the other one. And I think on Monday I got an email from that apartment or that studio, and they said, you're one of the candidates. And I was like, how? Like, I was so confused, because I didn't hear anything on Thursday, which they said, if you don't hear anything on Thursday, you're not one of the first candidates. You're not, you know, you're not in the selection of candidates that can come look. So when I got that video on Monday, like, not video, when I got the email on Monday, like, you're one of the candidates, I was like, oh, okay, so what's going on? Like, didn't you get any candidates, or did you just was you just delayed? Like, didn't you do it on Thursday? Or I was a bit confused, but I was happy because that one was a lot cheaper than the other one that I already have like an appointment on next Friday. So I was thrilled, and it's close to home, so it's in my hometown, so that will be ideal. So I was really happy. Next step though was to fill in a lot of forms before you can even get go look at the place. Before you go look at the place, they want to know everything to make sure that you can, you know, go look and not be disappointed because you can't have it anyway. Which is good, I think, because it's realistic. It gives you like the idea that you can actually own the place if you know that they already checked if you're good enough. Let's say it like that. So, but they did say, like, if you apply them quicker, all the forms, if you fill them in quicker and have them all done before any of the other candidates, you're the first to go look and you have the most chance. So they made it like a competition, like you have to be really quick, otherwise you might miss out anyway. So it felt very stressful. So I think in 2 days I got all the forms filled in and together, because I had to get one for my work, I had to get one for my I don't know how you call it in English, but whatever. I had to request one which had to come through the post, so it was a lot of work. But I still got it together in 2 days, which I think is great. But I didn't hear anything, so I again thought that's strange. Like, they said they would let other candidates know if somebody else was quicker, they would contact you again. I didn't get any contact, so I was like, they can see that I filled in every form that they are asking for. Let me get another color real quick. So I emailed them again with the question like, I filled in all the forms, can I now go visit? Like, I really want this place. I was like, I need to, you know, be quick enough. So I think I sent that in the morning, and in the afternoon I got a call from that company, and they said, well, you can actually, we've looked at your files and they look okay. That's what she said. I was like, okay, that doesn't say much. She didn't say anything. She's like, they look okay for now, or something like that. She said something like that. They look okay for now. And I was like, is that good or is that bad? Like, it wasn't very, you know, saying much. So, but she was like, okay, they're good enough for now. You can go look at the place. So that was very exciting for me. Even though I wasn't sure what she meant by they look okay for now, I was like still excited that I got to see the place. So she was like, well, I'm gonna give you the number of the current person living there, that you can make a appointment with her to do the visit, like to go look. I was like, oh, so I have to call her to make an appointment. You're not gonna be there. She's like, no, we don't do that when there's still current people living there. Like, you have to make an appointment with that person living there and they gonna show you around. I was like, you make that seem like it's the most normal thing on the world, when it's not, because I never heard anybody say that happened to them. And it's nowhere on your website. That's what I was thinking at the moment. I of course did not say any of that, but to her, but I was like, okay, that's weird. But whatever. So she gave me the phone number, so I had to call the person myself to make an appointment. I'm not sure about any of you guys, but I don't like calling, and I don't like doing telephone calls, and especially not with people that I don't know, you know? Like, I was a bit anxious about that and stressed. So I had to really get myself to the point that I could actually call that person. She did say that she was expecting me to call the person, the current rent person. So that gave me some relief, like thinking like, okay, I should definitely call now because now she expects me to call. So yeah, that was a bit strange. I do have to say that was a bit strange, but for the rest, it was fine. Eventually, it was definitely fine because the woman that's currently living there is like a very natural speaker. She loves to talk. Let me say that. I called her and I had like a 5-minute phone call, and in those 5 minutes, I learned so much about her and her life story. Like, it's insane. It's one of those people that just immediately starts talking about everything they've been through and everything, you know, like in their life that happened recently and stuff like that, and where she was moving through. And I even heard what kind of color car or what kind of car she had. I was like, this is way too much information that I don't need to know about you, but whatever. She really liked talking to strangers, I think, to talk her real life story. So I'm not sure how that works, but so it was made easy because she just talked a lot and she made it better, but it still gave me anxiety that I had to call myself. There is a positive though to that, because I called and she was like, when can you come look? And I was like, and she was like, can you come tomorrow? And this call was on Thursday. If you remember back, I had made the appointment for the visitation of the other one, the more expensive one, on the Friday. Because it's then a week later. She's like, can you come tomorrow? So on the same Friday. I was like, oh. I was like, asked her if she could go like later in the day after I was done working. And she's like, sure, that would be fine, I'll be working too. So that's the only thing that I think is very positive. That that the company itself wasn't there, you know, with the visitation, because then we could do it outside of work times, outside of the work schedule, which is really nice because I'm living like a street. It's like a few streets from my own home, so I could just cycle there, which was very nice. So I was like, okay, I can do Friday, but then just after work. And she was like, yeah, that would be fine. So suddenly I had like 2 visitations, like 2 places to go look at on the Friday, which is very nice, because we could definitely compare it as well. So it was a busy Friday. I had taken some time off from work during lunch, because then I've planned that pretty nice during lunchtime. The first visitation was the way too expensive place. As I said before, now I know it was way too expensive for me. I could never have afforded it. So I'm happy it wasn't the best either. It was very cool. It was all newly built, newly made, but there's one thing. It was on just ground level, and they didn't have any windows. They have windows, but not ones that you could open. And they had like these doors that you can open, but you're right on the steps. Like, you don't have a garden or anything. You're right on the outside, just the road. So yeah, you're not gonna, if it's warm, you're not gonna be able to open those doors, and it doesn't want to stay on. I'm really having trouble. I'm sorry, guys. What I was saying, oh yeah, you're straight on the road, so you don't have your own place you can open those doors in the middle of the night because somebody could just walk in from the street, like into your home. So when it's definitely hot, you don't have anything to ventilate with, and there's just one little like vent above one window that you could put open. So yeah, no, it looks great. It was big, it was fine, but that was the biggest thing that said no to me. So I was already convinced that I was going for the other place anyway, so it was just more to look at it and see fun and have some experience with looking at other rooms. But I was more invested in the other place already because it was way cheaper and it was closer to my own home. So I have to be fair about that. So visitation went, or like the looking at that place went really fast. Person tried to convince us that it was the best place, and I was just already not really into it anyways, so I already knew that wasn't gonna be it. But it was fun to watch anyways. And then in the afternoon, after my work, I got to see the other place, and the person that lives there had to show us around. She showed us everything, told her life story again to all of us, kept talking, and I was like, okay, I have to go now because I have to go horse riding, because also that's also what's happening on a Friday. So I was like, yeah, you can keep talking, I do have to go now. But she did. She showed us everything. It looked pretty nice, actually. She already was talking about taking over her floor. That's already in there. She had a pretty expensive floor laid down in January in the place. Like 1,500 euros, which is a lot of money for just a very small space. Well, not very small, but small. So I was like, yeah, okay. So she was like, what do you want to give for it? And I was like, I was together with my mom because I didn't want to go look at it myself because I don't have any experience. So my mom was like, maybe like half of it. And she was like, nah, I don't find that enough. She was like, I at least want 1,000 euros for it. And I was like, okay, we'll think about it. So from that visitation with that apartment, I was really pleased. I was pretty sure I was gonna go for it, and I felt pretty secure that she didn't have any other visitors or heard any other visitors are gonna come, because she was pretty convinced that I was gonna live there as well, which gave me a lot of hope. So but she wanted 1,000 euros for the floor. I looked up myself if I could get it cheaper. I definitely could get it cheaper. So I was like, later on, I was like, I'm not gonna do that. But we said to her, we'll think about it. We'll, think about it and I'll let you know. But first, before I want to let her know, I wanted to know for sure that I would get the apartment. So I let the studio. So I let the company know that I wanted to rent it, which was a big step, of course. It's a big step in my life. And I heard back pretty quick that I could have it. So that's the big news. I'm moving out with my parents to my own space, to my own place. And the great thing about it is that it is available from July 1st, which is like this coming week. So I'm not gonna move in straight away, but because we have to get things done first, make sure everything is alright, get some stuff going. I have to buy new furniture because I don't have any big furniture for myself yet. I do have a couch, I do have a bed, but I need some other furniture as well, like a table and stuff. So I need to buy stuff, which means not buying diamond paintings, which I did not do good at yet, because I just bought 2 more diamond paintings from Diamond Art Club because they stopped doing the free shipping, and they sent me 1 more code to use before July 1st. And I was like, okay, let's buy some that I can do for the last time with free shipping. So I did. So those will be up on the channel soon as well, I hope. But back to the story. I do have to buy a lot of stuff. So yeah. The other big part of that change is gonna be that I don't have too much time the coming weeks, the coming July, to film a lot of videos. The planning is like the first of July is when my lease goes in. I do get the keys on the 29th already, so coming Tuesday, which is very exciting. I get the keys. They're gonna inspect everything, if she left it alright, the previous owner. And then she's gonna, and then if everything is alright, I will get the keys. I already paid, I already signed the contract. So I'm doing this. It's so weird to say that. I'm doing this. I'm moving out. I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. But I have to say I'm also feeling scared, of course, because I have to do a lot of things on my own then. I have to cook for myself. I have to do my own grocery shopping. There's a lot more coming, you know, coming together and having to do than what I'm used to. So it will be a big change. But like, okay, so we'll get the key on the 29th. We're gonna go shopping. I've took the day off for the 29th. So Tuesday I'm off. We'll finally get the space. We're gonna see, we're gonna measure everything and see what else will fit in there, and we're gonna shop. And then Thursday is the 1st of July, then my lease officially goes through. I do have to work for like, I had planned a vacation in July, and I think it starts on the, no, not on the 9th. The 9th is the last day I'm working, I think. The 9th of July. My birthday is on the 18th. And I think that, yeah. I'm just gonna look at my calendar real quick. Yeah. We're going on vacation on the 10th. So we have until the 10th to to do things in the house that really need to be done before I'm gonna go moving. Because on the 10th we're going to the campsite and go camping till the 17th. So the 10th till the 17th I'm gone. I'm in a tent, so I can't do anything. Just think about being, you know, moving over. But I do still have to work from the 1st till the 9th of July. I still have to work during the days. So I can only do things in the evening. But my mom and dad are both free from work, so they could do things if they want to. But then the 18th is my birthday, the 18th of July, and then the week after that I'm still free. I'm still off from work. The 19th till the 25th, and the 26th I have to go back to work. So I hope to move in that week, in the 19th till the 25th. I hope to move everything over, get everything settled so that I'm over before I have to go back to work. That's the plan. Which hopefully works out. So it's gonna be a hectic July, I do have to say. And I think a lot of it won't be with diamond painting. So that's sad. Diamond painting has to be on the back burner, which also means this channel has to be on the back burner a bit. So I think I have to plan it out really good, so that there's still gonna be at least one video a week, well, I have 2 unboxings coming up. Hopefully the Diamond Art Club unboxings as well, so I can just film those and put them up. I have, of course, a whip parade. And I think when I'm moving over, I can see all my diamond paintings. I have to gather them together. So I was thinking about filming a what is in my stash video. Because I have to move them over anyway, so it will be easy to make that video. So, thinking about that, we'll see if that works out as well as I want it to. Yeah, we'll see. But that's the plans. So, big changes coming over. Scenery will change. I'll have my own studio. So it's a studio, which means it has like a living room. It has a little nook for your bed and stuff. So it's kind of separated off, but not really. It's not has a door or anything. But you can put a curtain in front of it. That's the plan. So a little bit of a living room. You have a little kitchen, a little balcony, and a little bathroom. Not bedroom, bathroom. With your shower and your toilet and your sink. So yeah, everything that I need for myself. There's just not a space to put like a laundry, your washing machine. That's what I'm looking for, the word. Your washing machine and your dryer. So I'm gonna do that at home because I'm just living a few corners away from them, from my parents, and they are willing to let me just wash my clothes still at home. They do have like a room that everybody can use where they have a washing machine, and a dryer and stuff, but everybody has to use the same one, and there's only one. So the previous person that lived there also said that she was working full-time and she never really got a chance to, you know, use that place because everybody's gonna use it at the same time. So, and also it didn't look very fresh, let me say that. It looks very like it hasn't been cleaned for very long. I wouldn't feel comfortable leaving my clothes just there, even though I have to pay for that washing machine. I have to pay like 50 euros once. I paid it already to get the key for the washing machine. Even though I'm not gonna use it, if I need to, I can. So I guess that's good to know, but I don't think I will. I'm not very like happy about stuff like that, like sharing my stuff with people. That's also why I never wanted to go into student housing or stuff like that, because I didn't want to share like my toilet or my kitchen. I just want my own stuff. And I really like that there's a little bit of a balcony in there, so you can sit outside when it's warm and you can just open your windows and your doors like the other place didn't. So yes, big changes. A lot of stuff to go through my mind lately. I haven't diamond painted this whole week. Well, I only did it once and just a little bit, but I haven't diamond painted a lot in the last 2 weeks. So this whip parade will be very short, I think, this whip parade video, because I didn't make too much progress. I did at the beginning of June, I do have to say. I made definitely some progress on Cancer from Josephine Wall, so that's good. But yeah, it's not as big as it was before. So, and I think progress in July is definitely gonna be less. Which I think that's the only thing that I don't like. But I'm going on vacation for 1 week as well, and I'm gonna take one whip with me. I haven't decided which one. Maybe this one, because this is the smallest one. Yeah, probably this one. And maybe then I can make some good progress there, because I have to keep my mind off thinking of moving. You guys, I'm gonna have my own place. It's so surreal. It's so surreal, but I'm so happy. And also, sad that I'm not gonna see my dog every day. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing that I'm gonna miss. Seeing my dog every day, hugging him, and you know, doing stuff with him. So yeah, that'll definitely be the hard thing, but just thinking about it, I'm just a few streets away. So if I really miss him, I can just come over and hug him real good. But yeah, I'm gonna have my own place. That's the big update. That's gonna be exciting. It's gonna really slow down here on YouTube and on my Instagram probably. Maybe I'll just put up stories on Instagram to keep you guys posted how it's going. But we'll see. Yeah, busy times, but hopefully everything will be ready, and you know, I have slowed down again and just be happy in my new home before it's August and Ozanag will start. So then we'll have the time to really focus on that, and I don't have to focus on moving out and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's gonna be the big news. Hopefully you enjoyed this little, well, I don't know if it's little anymore. I think it's pretty long. This whip and chat. A lot of talk about this time, so it's a bit of a longer one. But I hope you enjoyed it. I'm just gonna finish up this section, then edit and upload this video. So I will see you in my next video. Probably the next one will be the whip parade. I hopefully want to put that up on Wednesday, if I can. That would be my ideal idea. So an extra video on Wednesday, but don't hold me against it. Don't hold me to it. And then I have some unboxings coming up. But maybe some video will be missing. We'll see how it works out. So thanks all for watching. Let me know if you have any tips for moving out. If you have any good tips when you did it yourself. I'm going to live on my own, so no boyfriend or anything. So it might be different. But yeah, we'll see how it works out. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record a whip and chat in this setting anymore, or that it will be my new house. So we'll see. But thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.